welcome to my virtual couch. Happy Friday to ya. Okay, y'all, so listen, I think I told you all before in my last video, I am working on this huge project that is taking up a lot of my time, but I'm hoping for it to be done soon. And when it's done, I cannot wait to share with you all. So listen, I've been wanting to do a video for a while about my wellness retreat that I took with Essence Travels. I think that's name, yeah. Kimberly Renee, you gotta look her up. I follow her on Instagram in case you want to follow her. So I'm very into like yoga and wellness and mindfulness and all those kind of like, self-care stuff. So I wanted to really take the time to find a good trip for me to go on. I've been wanting to go on a wellness retreat for like the longest time. So when my friend Fee, shout out to Fee, mentioned to me that a friend of hers, who's also a therapist, organizes wellness retreat all over the country, I was like, let's do it. She does retreats in the US, outside of the US. I was like, look, let's do it. Okay, you guys like my ponytail? Oh my God, I love my ponytail so much. Okay, I digress. Anyway, so booked the trip. It was very easy. I was one of the last ones to book the trip. I did it kind of like last minute, but either way, it worked out well. Kim was very sweet. She made sure that she got all my information and just right away booked my spot for me. So it was great. And I think that she has a cap on the amount of people that can register because, she's got to make sure everything's straight. So anyway, I'd been to Arizona before a long time ago, but never been to Sedona before. So I was excited. I was really excited to go. So flew to Arizona, took a while. Kim had texted me. She had a Benz van waiting for us. So it's like I didn't have to even wait. As soon as I got out the airport, Kim was there. So we went to a little spot, got some brunch while we waited for others to come. Then we drove to Sedona, which was about maybe like an hour and a half drive. And when I tell you, the place is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, so Fee and I shared a room, but it was a huge room. Library, had a little like library section, had a nice outdoor with a jacuzzi. It had a hammock. It had like anything that you could think of anything you could think of, they had it. The living room was nice. Like I'm a decor person. Like I love interior design, decor, things like that. My house reflects it. Sometimes when people, not to brag, but when people come to my house, they're like, whoa, like your house is really nice. Like, are you an interior decorator? I'm like, no, I'm not. I just watch a lot of YouTube and Instagram and HGTV stuff. So anyway, so I absolutely love the decor. I was snapping away because I'm going to steal some of their ideas for my house. Loved it. Love the decor. Very comfortable. Had a washer and dryer, full kitchen. Just amazing. We had welcome bags waiting for us, courtesy of Kim. I love me some free goodies, okay? So that was nice. So the first night was very chill because we just settled in. I think we went and got dinner. Yes, the first night we went to go get dinner at this nice little igloo restaurant. I think that was the first night, yeah, igloo restaurant. I've done one of those igloo restaurants before. It's very nice, kind of like romantic setting. Never with like like friends. So that was cool. The girls were very dope. I already knew Fee. There was other girls there. Very dope. Just good energy. Because sometimes if you go on these retreats, you don't know these people. You don't know how they're going to act. You just don't know their vibe. But immediately I felt good vibes. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. Because I'm a girl's girl. I'm a talker. I'm a social person. So, I didn't know what it was going to be like. But it was positive vibes. So that was great. So that was the first night. I think the first night some girls got in the jacuzzi. I just kind of worked on my project. Yeah, that was like the first night. Bed was comfortable, slept well. Ken walked around, made sure that, we all had something to, we all had some, like all our needs were met. Now, so my retreat was in March. Now, February, I had fasted from alcohol, so I wasn't drinking. But March, I was. And the retreat was like March 1st. So it was like perfect timing. I'm about to get down. So I had me a nice little cocktail. It was great. Fee and I caught up on girl talk because we don't live in the same state anymore. So that was cool. So at the crack of dawn, I got to look at the itinerary, guys, because, okay, yeah. So, no, listen. Get it together. What was it? Okay, here we go. Okay. So yeah, first night. Okay, so second night, we had breakfast. 6:30 a.m. departure. Yes, you heard me right. 6:38 a.m. departure. And I had to get used to the time zone because I'm coming from a different time zone. So that also threw me off. But it was cool. I'm a morning person. I made it do what it do. It was good. What was the weather like? It was in March, so it was cool. Like, it wasn't cold, but it was cool. At some point, it did get, the sun was out though. So, let's see, what was that? Oh, yeah. So this is where we went to the Grand Canyon, and I was in such awe. Like, we woke up at 6:30 in the morning, took a ride we went to Antelope Canyon with a guide of a Navajo person. We went to Glen Dam, Lake Powell, and Horseshoe Bend. That was like in a scenic route. So that was really nice. And that's where we went to the Grand Canyon. Anyway, yeah. So that was nice. So the crazy thing is it was warm, but you also needed a thick coat because the sand from the canyon would be blowing in your direction. So that was crazy. I got some beautiful pictures. When I was sending back home, people were like, are these pictures real? Like, people think that I like photoshopped the pictures, or no, like our tour guide, I forgot his name, Carlos? I forgot his name already. He was the bomb because he would take your phone, aim it at a certain part, and just snap it, and it was amazing. Like, the pictures that I'm about to show is not edited. Like, not edited. Just from him taking my phone and just snapping it. So that was nice. And then we had lunch. Lunch was good. Lunch was provided. It was included in our fee. And then we had dinner again for the second night. And I really enjoyed the ride to the canyon because it's very scenic. It's very mountainy. I mean, like, just imagine waking up in the morning and just, you've got a beautiful mountain right there. Like, that was amazing. Day 3, we had breakfast, and then we did the yoga. We did a lot of breath work. Oh, every morning when we wake up, we would do some sort of like, mindfulness activities. So we did the sound bowls. We did a little bit of yoga. We did meditation, affirmations. That was nice. We also did like a vision board. Just anything that is going to help release tension, release stress. Like, like as women, we often have a lot of our plates. Like, we're wives, we're mothers, we're sisters, we're daughters, we're employees, we're employers, so I've got a lot on my plate. So just the fact that I was able to just take the time to reset. And honestly, when you take the time to reset for you, you're a better person for your family, your kids, et cetera, your mood is different. So for me, just taking the time to be out was just everything, And as mom, like, I have a guilt, like, oh, like, what's going to happen back home, blah, blah, blah. But I just had to trust that everything is taken care of, The retreat was for 4 days, by the way, March 1st through March 4th. It was for 4 days. So day 3, I might be getting my days mixed up, so excuse me. So day 3, we had breakfast. Yeah, we did your yoga, the sun bath, things like that. And then we did, oh my God. Day 3 is where I climbed the mountain, okay? What is the name of the mountain? I done forgot already. Cathedral something. Yes, Cathedral Rock. Cathedral Rock. Let me tell you all something. I am the type of person where I like a good challenge, okay? When someone tells me, Pamela, you can't do X, Y, and Z, oh, I'm about to show you. Like, I'm competitive. And so I got into hiking about almost 2 years ago, right? So clearly this was the most difficult hike that we would ever do. So Kim was like, hey, you know, you got to make sure that you don't stay too long climbing up there because it might get late and it gets dark quick. So we had to really hurry up and climb this mountain. Now, first of all, when you first look at the mountain from the outside, you're like, you want me to do what? It is scary. But something in my mind was like, Pamela, when are you going to get this opportunity again? When are you going to get this opportunity to climb this mountain? Just do it. So let me tell you, me and the girls, we started off. Phoebe was like, man, I'm done. Kim didn't climb at all. She didn't come at all. And I was with 2 other girls. I don't want to say their name because I don't know if they want their name to be mentioned. So that's why I'm not saying their name. No shade. So they made it halfway. Like, they did good. And then something in my heart was like, Pamela. So for those that don't know me, I just cannot live with regret in my heart. And I was like, Pamela, don't you go home knowing that you could have climbed this thing and you didn't even try. So I was just going. My knees is hurting. My back is killing me. Like, I'm starting to get a headache. Like, I'm like, Pamela. So one side of my brain is like, girl, what the F are you doing? Get down. Get down. You're going to kill yourself. And then another side of my brain is like, girl, go. You got this. Do it. Like, you got this. You got this. You got this. Like, that's the other side of my brain. So the competitiveness in my brain won. And I was like, no, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So I was going. At one point, I swear I felt like my knees gave out because I had to catch my breath. I was like, and I actually took a video.
We're about to come back down. Dad doesn't want us to climb without us, and you can't climb up.
I'm tired. I don't to anybody in particular. I think I'm just talking to God. I'm like, God, give me strength. Get me up this hill. So I was going. I almost made it to the top. And then we get a text from Kim saying, hey guys, please come down because it's about to get dark. Now, going up the mountain is not so bad. Like, you think it's hard. You think, you think like it's like the hardest thing when you're going up. But coming down, I was in fear for my life. I'm not gonna lie. It was people going up. I felt like, okay, let me back up. When Kim sent the text saying, hey, make sure that you come back down because it's gonna get dark. I was like, okay. The rule follower in me was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, no problem. But the rebel side of me was like, girl, you're almost there. Like, just go, just ignore it. But you don't want to be that person on a trip where, like, you didn't follow the rules. Now you gotta wait for it. Now everybody gotta wait for you. And now you done ruined the situation. So I was like, nah, you know what? It's fine. It's okay. No worries. I'm coming down. But coming down, boy, coming down. When I tell you, I feel like I wasn't gonna make it. As I'm coming down, people are going up and people are like, oh, we didn't think about the part about coming down. There's no other path to come down. You have to come down the same way you came up. And it is a BITC, okay? H. So I just took my time. inching my butt little by little, just inch it. And I said, and when you look down, like if you're scared of heights, like I'm not scared of heights, but if you're scared of heights and you look down, like it's a wrap. So I was like, you know what? Don't look down. Just look ahead and just inch down, inch down, inch down, inch down. I said, at some point you're gonna hit the bottom. So I just kept inching till I got to the bottom. When I tell you every bone in my body was on fire, every bone in my body was on fire. But I had this sense of accomplishment that like, I just wanted to scream out loud, like, I did it, like I did this. You know, I can say I climbed Cathedral Rock because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do this again. You know, and I was, and this is what I want to say. I might go offside for a little bit, but that's fine. When you are in your times where you're doubting yourself and you are telling yourself you can't make it, that's where you've got to pull all your resources and just send yourself those messages of you can do it. Because I said to myself, Pamela, imagine the next day you living with this regret. Now, I know some people might think like, girl, it's just a mountain, get over it. But for me, it's like conquering a challenge. You know what I mean? It's just, as I've been hiking, I noticed that my body's getting stronger, I'm getting better, and I want to hike more. I want to climb more mountains. But the symbolism of just climbing to the top is very important to me at this stage of my life. Because like I said, you know, I'm working on some things, and I'm just like, hope it comes to fruition. And here's my thing too. And I think I'm gonna make a separate video about this. It's the thing about failure. You know, people are afraid to just try because they don't want to fail. But for me, I'm like, hell, I get to try again. But I'm gonna do another video about failure because it's been on my heart to kind of talk about it. I feel like somebody needs to hear that. But anyway, so after we climbed the mountain, I was tired. I don't think we went out for dinner. I think we ordered food in because even if they wanted to go out, I wasn't going to go out. I was tired, okay? I was tired. So we stayed in, just chit chat, drank some wine, had a little cocktail. It was great. Like, I loved it. I loved it. It was great. No complaints. And then the fourth day, what did we do the fourth day? Yeah, the fourth day was the last day. So we did some meditation. I think we did yoga. And that's about it. No. Yeah. And then we headed to the airport, which was a while. But I would say for me, the wellness retreat was a 10 out of 10. I got to sit in silence. I got to sit in stillness. I got to pause. I got to reflect. I got to do a self-care. I mean, anything that we needed, Kim had it covered. We had food. We had drinks. And some people might be a little bit critical and be like, girl, why are you drinking on a wellness retreat? But like, it's whatever. It's whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? There's no judgment. And for me, I would do it again. I want to do another wellness retreat, but I want to do it out the country. I want to experience it. I give the trip a 10 out of 10. I feel like I came back energized. I feel like I came back motivated. You know, it's just good to be around like sisterhood where you support each other. I've been having some doubts about like some things that I'm working on, and they were like, do it, you're almost there, you got it. So that made me feel encouraged. And when I came home, everything was straight. Like things have been taken care of. Like as mothers, we say, oh, you know, this is not gonna get done, this is gonna be, but everything was fine. My child was fine, like things were good, you know. So you know, sometimes as mom, we need to just take time for ourselves, you know, and just take time to just reset. Because when you don't reset, the household feels your energy. You know what I mean? So for me, it was a great trip. It was 4 days. It was much needed. And I love Sedona because Sedona, like when you walk around Sedona, it promotes healing and spirituality and things like that. You know, I was able to release some things there that I left at Sedona. I was able to just be in prayer, you know, like when I was on the top of the mountain, I said a prayer, which was, you know, the best way to connect to God sometimes is connecting through nature, you know. So when I was at the top of the mountain, I got to pray. We also went on a walk around the neighborhood. The neighborhood's very nice, very serene. That's the word to describe Sedona for me. It's serene. Yeah, like I just felt like, okay, I'm in control of my life. Like I got this. When I go back, I just need to just do a reset. So I came back in a good mood, just positive vibes. Let me see, am I leaving anything out? No, I mean, it was a great, there was nothing negative. It was a very positive experience. Kim did a great job. I'm looking forward to going to her next retreat. I think she's doing one in Bali. I'm so sad to miss it, but definitely next year I'm going to do another retreat out the country. Let me see, what else did we do? I think that's it. I think that's it. It was just nice, chill, relax, and I got to connect with my friend Fee because I said we don't live in the same state anymore, so we got to have some girl time. So that was good. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'm gonna drop Kim's information in the description box. Tell her I sent you. And I will see you all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this channel. I'm kind of trying to revamp some things. I don't want to fall into a niche or a box, so I might do a little bit of everything. So I'm just still, I feel like 2024 is, I'm just playing around with this channel just to see what it's like. So be patient with me. Follow me on my IG, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.